Okay, we're going to go ahead and get started. Good to see you all. Miss Morgan, will you please call roll? Here.
Here.
Here. Here.
Okay, we do have a quorum today, and we would like to welcome Mr. Larry Smith. We're glad to have you. Thank you for agreeing to serve. We do have one order of new business today, but we have minutes to approve from our August 4th meeting. Is there a recommendation? Miss Morgan, where are the minutes in here? They seem to... Okay, they were emailed. Okay, they were emailed to us. Okay, do you have a motion to be made to accept the minutes from the August 4th meeting?
Yes, I make a motion that we accept the minutes as emailed regarding in the August 4th meeting.
And is there a second?
Second.
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Chair votes aye, and the minutes are approved. Okay, we have one order of new business, a certificate of appropriateness for an addition/deck at 106 First Street. Magnolia Wood Properties petitioner. Are you here with them? Okay, if you'll come and sign in with Miss Morgan, and then you can approach the podium there. Mr. Duke, would you like to say something?
Yes, ma'am. I was just going to go ahead and present background and then allow the petitioner to speak. As you stated, you have a request for a certificate of appropriateness at 106 First Street. This is a property that is not considered a contributing property to the National Register District, but of course it is in the overall district, the local district. And because of that, it does have to have some type of certificate of appropriateness for any kind of exterior change. The applicant is requesting a deck in the rear, which he can explain a little more, and a accessibility ramp that connects to that deck. That falls under your guidelines on page 38 of the residential guidelines and 39 of the residential guidelines.
Thank you, Mr. Duke. Ms. Morgan, can we please make a note that Mr. Barrett has joined? Thank you. Okay, you can come up now and just introduce yourself to the commission and give us an opportunity. Go ahead and explain to us what you would like to do, and then we will have the opportunity to ask you any questions. And then at that time, we will see if anyone from the audience wants to come up and speak to the commission. Okay?
All right. My name is Bill Nichols. I'm representing Magnolia Wood Properties. Yes, we did buy the pink house on the curve down there. To help you sort of give you a little bit of insight, we are planning on changing the color of it. It's probably going to be like a little brown. It's going to be toned down a lot. So that way you won't freak out when you come around the corner. We are wanting to build this deck. Basically, I had different ideas about the deck, but I found out that I had an easement running, a 20-foot easement running behind the house, and so I had to sort of build it accordingly to the easement. And that's really just kind of lopsided just a little bit going up that way. We were able to utilize one of our walls in the back that did not have the asbestos shingles on it. And it had wall board up, and so we were able to use that. We're going to be able to use that for a door. It used to have a door there that was a back porch that sometime way back when, I don't know when. But that is what we're wanting to do, just basically put this deck on there with a handicap accessible deck going off and coming around to the front of the house, where it will be met with a concrete slab out to the road.
Okay, thank you so much. Mr. Duke, do you want to say anything else at this time? Okay. Commissioners, if you have any questions at this time, now would be the time to ask them.
I guess we're commissioners.
You are, Mr. Smith. You have not been told that, but yes.
You're official.
Yes, this is your coronation.
The pictures look
Right there,
okay. See, this is new too. It's a little scary here. You know, just make sure the ramp is going to be built to American Disabilities Act as far as the slope and the distance and the landings.
right. Basically, we're going to do it just like we have for the state life safety requirements. That's what we've been going by. We've got all of our homes set up that way.
Sure. I have no other questions.
Have y'all considered maybe putting the ramp in the rear yard and connecting it by way of a paved walkway as opposed to the side?
Excuse me, I didn't hear all of that. I'm sorry.
Well, another way to do the ramp would be to put it in the rear yard, to start it a little further back and have a concrete paved walkway to go to it.
Yes, sir. From the side of the house, from the front portion of the house.
It wouldn't matter. Both of them are okay. I mean, either way, but you could, let me show you here.
I really didn't want to put a wooden deck all the way out to the sidewalk on the road.
No.
You know.
Let me just show you what we're talking about. Either way, it's okay. This is, we'll be starting the ramp, going that way. This is the way you put it. Right, yes, sir. It wouldn't, it's okay either way. I'm just saying, I just wanted to get y'all to know about.
We've been just going straight in.
Okay.
And that's how I'm.
Okay.
Okay, I'm a little confused, and probably everyone else understands this. Is this the deck, the existing deck, or this is what you're going to model yours?
This is how we build them.
Okay.
Basically, we do every one of them the same way.
Okay. So yours would have the,
Yes, ma'am.
okay, and then all right. Okay. Okay, are there any other questions? If you will have a seat for one moment,
Okay.
and then at this time, we do have a few in the audience who I presume are neighbors in that area, and, okay, property owners. Would you like to approach the commission and ask any questions at this time, or ask Mr. Duke any questions? You would need to come up and sign in and then come to the podium so we can get you on the speakers here.
Good evening.
Hello.
My name is Dennis Steele. I live at 112 Oak Creek Circle. The property we're talking about is just directly behind my property there in Oak Creek Circle. My only interest is to find out if I could see a plan of where this deck is going to be and how big, the dimensions, that sort of thing. Is that possible to get out of this committee? Or from
I believe
somebody?
so. Mr. Duke, would you like to?
I actually just shared my copy.
Oh, okay.
I think Mr. Nichols probably has his he could bring up and
Sirs, if we can kind of conduct this conversation at the podium so that we can get, okay, we're good? Okay, all right. Okay. Is there anyone else who would like to come and ask a question? We're good? Okay. All right, commissioners. Commissioners, we have had the opportunity to question both the petitioner and Mr. Duke. Are there any further questions regarding this matter? Is there a motion at this time?
I do have a question. Where do you consider your primary parking to be for people? Your primary parking area, will it be on the street where people will be accessing this walk and this ramp?
Parking on the street, which is, there's a 8 or 10 foot parking area out front. We will be parking on the side as well.
Yeah, but you choose to have the ramp come off from the street parking rather than your,
There'll be handicap marked for a parking space for handicap.
oh, right at the entrance to the ramp. Okay, thank you.
Okay, if there are no other questions, is there a motion at this time?
So moved.
Is there a second?
Second.
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Chair votes aye, and your request has been approved. And thank you so much for coming, and we look forward to coming and standing on that deck and looking over our beautiful Autauga Creek. What is your timeline? Do you know?
We're trying to finish the house right now over in Montgomery. As soon as it gets done, they're gonna do that, but we're kind of cut over here.
Okay.
Our racing.
And then move in that direction. Corporate office. Thank you so much. Mr. Duke, is there anything else we need to discuss before we adjourn? All right. Is there a motion?
So moved.
All in favor say aye.
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 Chair votes aye, and we are adjourned. Thank you.